Squad 432 will head down to the basement of 1911 lower.
Copy, going to the basement.
Squad 340.
340.
340 out of your sector, report a shots heard in the area, 2833 14th Avenue, one heard southeast, possibly towards the encampment, saw a vehicle leave southbound on 14th, then westbound on 29th, no description of the vehicle, unknown if it's related.
340 copy. 432 code 4.
Copy, code 4 and 44, 2050.
Squad 320.
320.
320 has shot spotter activation related 340. It's at 3140 Park. It's 12 rounds to the north side of the address.
Okay.
417, code 4. And code 4 at 2050.
120, able, clear, unable to locate.
Copy. 430 en route on the down. 3500 Russell should be out in the front, in the streets, like female wearing a red shirt.
Squad 320.
Go ahead.
We're getting a report that this is now a report of a shooting. Information was through the language line. Victim should be at 3253 Oakland. Person with the gun was in a black sedan.
Sorry.
3rd Precinct Sergeant to acknowledge.
307, I acknowledge.
At 2059.
306, I have computer issues, but I'll be in route.
306, copy. And for officers responding to 3253 Oakland, the suspect vehicle is dark in color, last seen northbound. Again, there's limited information.
321 copy. 430 code 4, cancel medics, not locating.
Copy, calling code 4, not locating, canceling PM.
5th Precinct Sergeant to acknowledge a robbery of person. Cell phone and AirPods was taken 2550 Pillsbury Avenue South.
505 copy.
2102.
Squad's responding to 3253 Oakland. The victim on this was reportedly on a skateboard. He was last seen running on foot northbound on Oakland from that address.
321 copy. You can show us in the area.
Copy.
331 will come southbound from 31st on Oakland.
Copy.
320, okay, the council office.
Affirm.
From the north.
Copy.
331, 3200 block Oakland.
Copy. And information, I'm getting a report of a person with a gun at 3030 29th Avenue in front of the building. Unknown if it's related.
307, I acknowledge.
At 2104.
331, there's multiple pedestrians in the area. No one's flagging us down. We're not seeing anything at this time. We'll continue looking.
Copy.
307, let's have people go to the shots activation area. And this guy shows up at a hospital.
313, I'll head that way.
Squad 850 able.
850 able.
We'll be transporting a female to 22nd and Aldridge. Our miles are 83974.
22nd and Aldridge Avenue South.
That's correct.
Copy.
321, the 3200 block alley. It's been checked, and it's cleared.
Copy.
341, we just spoke with a neighbor who stated that heard the gunshots and saw black.
Copy.
321, is the caller that saw the victim said they were on a skateboard? Do they know where they went after they went northbound on Oakland?
I'll do a callback.
Thank you.
313.
313.
I'm arriving in the area, 2833 14th Ave, looking for a scene.
Copy. At 313, the shot spotter activation was at 3140 Park.
Copy. I'll head that way.
2109.
331, why don't we cancel fire but have EMS hang out for a few more minutes? We're not finding much concern in this area.
Copy.
331, we got casings, 32nd and Oakland in the road.
Copy. 32nd and Oakland.
331, why don't we call this code 4, cancel EMS as well. No one's reported shot here.
Copy. 331, reporting code 4, canceling EMS at 2111.
Squad 850, we arrived 83978.
Copy.
307, can I get 321 to 32nd Oakland, please?
12 cover. 21, in front of 3140 Park, there's no casings located.
Copy.
Car 77, code 4.
Code 421.
Squad 341.
Squad 341.
Being clear, says per gun.
Copy. And 341, the suspect on this was sitting on the front steps, firearm.
Squad 341.
Squad 341.
Being clear, says per gun.
Copy. And 341, the suspect on this was sitting on the front steps, firearm, white male, light facial hair, wearing a camo jacket, hat, and jean, was sitting on the front steps talking to himself. Caller will speak with you.
Copy.
And 211 falsifying the verbal domestic, 505 Malcolm at 2117.
Squad 431 able 421. Squad 431 able 421 to back for a domestic assault at 45th and Aldrich Avenue North.
Caller reporting that there were in a domestic assault in a white Nissan Altima. The suspect was in the background of the phone call, described as D'Angelo, black male, 33 years old, wearing a blue shirt, black pants.
461.
Squad 461.
You can cancel 421. Go back 431.
Copy 461.
2-1 copy. No BWC.
2120.
Information for 3rd Precinct Sergeant. An unknown trouble at 4527 Hiawatha impending possible some sort of an assault. And then another report of a person with a gun at the Motor Mart, 3301 Hiawatha.
306, I copy.
At 2120.
Squad 341, that's going to be related to our call. We can get another car.
Copy.
Squad 511.
313, copy.
511.
For this robbery, I believe it might have been a strong arm, 2550 Pillsbury. There was at least 3 to 4 suspects involved. They stole the caller's iPhone and AirPods.
Copy.
830, code 4.
At 2121. 163, I had traffic. Or, Mike Quick, do you have traffic? 531, April, copy on the PD, Diamond Lake.
213, you can divert us to damaged property.
213, copy. 221 2nd Street Northeast. Caller's neighbor is damaging their railing, and then so the pole to the porch.
Squad 421, I copy yourself. Send to the report 3210 involving a male who fired a gun in the street. Party is described as a black male, 35 years old, 6 feet tall, approximately 200 pounds, wearing a dark shirt, white pants, and had a pistol in his waistband. Walking eastbound now.
221.
221.
421 copy.
But I'm sorry, this was at gunpoint. Is that the caller was robbed, not the brother?
Got a stolen vehicle, Minnesota, Ken Yellow 384. Leaving the area, it's going to be going westbound on Washington from 23rd.
Copy.
The suspects were 3 to 4 black males, mid-teens, last seen wearing black, running northbound. They arrived on foot and left on foot.
Copy. Squad 561.
561.
You can cancel 511 and we'll take that robbery.
Copy 11 if I can start to the domestic then.
Copy.
And Squad 511 on this domestic, the last updated minutes were within the last 15 minutes. Looks like the caller is waiting down the block near a roundabout by Bryant and Franklin. The male half keeps coming into the house. He did leave earlier, I believe.
341 arriving.
Copy.
That keeps coming back. He is named Jamar Merritt. Possibly had a 9mm in the car that he left. It was a black Ford Escape.
Copy.
Vehicle is not located on there. We're going to check out the second location.
Copy.
Which car arriving?
221, any updates?
431, OVO with Minnesota, King Frank Williams 082.
Copy.
221 negative. Vehicle was last seen going 6th Street Northeast.
Copy, I'll get a message out.
425, code 4.
Copy 425, code 4, 2125.
341, can you put us out with Edward Frank 937?
Sorry, what were the letters?
Edward Henry Frank 937.
Copy.
313 to 41. Are you guys at 3030 29th Ave?
Sure.
511, I've got her on the phone. It looks like the male is inside. I can hear him right now. She's requesting you use the back door, and the apartment 26 is open along with the back door. She said this is both a verbal fill and there are children inside the apartment.
Copy. Can you ask her where the gun is?
Affirm.
521. 431, code 4.
521.
331 will be speaking to a caller in the rear of 3253 Oakland. Code 4.
Copy at 2127.
Copy.
Can you divert us to 511 call?
Copy.
161 code. 111 clear.
Copy.
360 at Raven and 2 blocks in the Pergam.
Copy.
313.
313.
Hole in the front. 2 officers are checking the rear of the address.
Copy.
561 and 521. So for this domestic, she believes that he may have dropped the gun off at someone else's house. She has not seen it on him, and she does not know if it's in the vehicle. I've got the line open. She's not talking to me, but he's going away from him, or away from her.
Copy. She said coming through the rear door.
Affirm in the alley, back.
Copy.
341, we're going to be closed for.
Copy, code 4 on 29th Avenue, 2129.
Squad 321. Are you able to, we're not seeing the fur gun over here. Are you able to do a call back and ask them if they had a backpack?
421 will be out with us.
Copy.
Copy 421.
34121. Can you guys check with the store and see if they have a license plate? Like I said, it might be related to ours.
Covered. 321, we got the mail. He's going southbound on Hiawatha now.
Copy.
Let's go off 410 Hotel, please. Foot pursuit! Southbound Hiawatha!
Vehicle description.
Oh, it's a foot pursuit.
Copy. Southbound on Hiawatha.
Sergeant to acknowledge the check for injuries accident 26 and Emerson down at James and East Lake of the Isles in person in crisis 1425 West 28th.
411, 44 here.
Copy 411 36.
5 copies.
321 shots fired.
Hold it!
Officers need help. 3301 Hiawatha. Officers need help. 3301 Hiawatha. Responding squads to channel 1. Need help. 3301 Hiawatha. Officers need help. 3301 Hiawatha. Responding squads to channel 1.
We need a location.
360, 3401 Hiawatha. In the rear. Suspects down. Guns away from them. Send EMS and fire code 3.
Copy. Copy.
306 arriving. 565, someone help call.
Copy.
341 EMS code 3. 441 code 4.
Copy.
Copy code 4 2131. 565, if you're still on this channel, you're responding to a possible...
6, you're providing first aid. All officers here at code 4.
It was started off as a shooting, and they're asking for medical code 3. Move to channel 1.
Copy. 521, send the help.
The squads over there need to go north. So we're on your east. So just come up Hiawatha, and we'll be on the east side.
Copy.
Johnny, my light right now.
Code 4 on the help call 3401 Hiawatha. Code 4 on the help call 3401 Hiawatha at 2132.
Officer Wilson, Officer Haynes, do you have a med bag on you?
Yep, I'm trying to find it. 401 Hiawatha. We're right behind that building. You'll see white van. We're right behind it.
561. Code 4. Code 4. 561 able 2130.
321 Langford. I have the firearm. Those 4 there, officers. We cannot find you. You need to come wave us down.
360. It's going to be, just go on Hiawatha. Right here, you just passed in the east. Whoever, I'm standing right here, flash my light.
11, give me your status.
331, go where all the squads are.
511, we're looking for the apartment. We're after, we're unable to locate which one is 26.
Best way is going to be going 35th, eastbound, come to the road tracks, go north.
Copy. I still got an open line, but I can't get her back on the phone.
Copy. It is apartment 26, right?
Yes. And I believe it's 26. I looked at the history. 26A.
360 officers are doing CPR. Fire just arrived.
360, copy.
Perimeter 35th and Hiawatha needs to be shut off northbound for now.
331 escort.
Able. We're going to need one more escort officer. 630, I can get escort.
521 shutting down 35th at Hiawatha.
Copy.
Wherever else officers are arriving, let's start setting up tape.
At 307, just to make sure, is there anyone else outstanding at this time that we need to be looking for?
Negative.
You got 2 downtown cars coming to the area. Where do you want us? Where we're at?
Dispatch, give perimeter 35th and Hiawatha, and then a block northeast from there.
511, she's going to come to the back.
Copy.
Copy. 35th and Hiawatha and a block northeast of there on the perimeter.
Copy. 111, you take 35th and Hiawatha. Do you want to start? We'll just put up tape there.
307, get car 9 and 710 started to this call, please.
They have been notified.
710 acknowledges.
We have all involved officers shut down northbound Hiawatha if it hasn't been already.
850 command. Do these railroad tracks need to be shut down for any reason?
563, copy, you're on the down. 565, copy, you're checking for injuries. 511, are you in the alley?
Squad 850, can any officers advise if these railroad tracks need to be shut down for our safety or for the...
Railroad tracks are fine.
Either we're on the rear staircase trying to get into the apartment located.
Yeah, give us a moment here. Hiawatha getting shut down as our primary, and then we'll expand the perimeter from there in a moment.
511, she's waving you down.
Copy. Who's here?
312, next couple 33rd Street between Hiawatha and Snelling on the railroad tracks, block southbound, and 33rd and Snelling. 121. I can have the 33rd and Snelling.
850 will take 33rd and the railroad tracks.
Copy.
121, hit, go over to channel 1.
111, we got 30th and Snelling.
111, copy.
121, I can go to 33rd and Snelling.
Copy.
There's already someone there.
307, 306 is the IC. All officers are A-OK. Send out a VI page saying that a critical incident, the suspect's in critical condition, officers are A-OK.
Copy that. 306 is the IC. We'll be sending out a VIP page. Officers are A-OK. Suspect is being worked on at 2140.
521 Able to 521 Baker.
Go ahead.
Please find relief and bring the squad down here where all the other squads are.
Can you repeat what on Snelling we need shut down?
Yep, we need one between 33rd and 34th, and then stand by on further.
For 306, they want the perimeter to include 3 to 35th from Hiawatha east over to Snelling. So we can get that all taped off, please.
Copy. We're going to try and get over there.
Okay, copy. Tyler, just make sure that east side's done.
For 306, we need 2 more sergeant support.
Yeah, 307, let's get at least 3 more sergeants to the scene, please. We might need escort for witness officers that haven't been identified yet.
Copy.
402 Channel 1 en route.
402, copy.
7 en route.
107, copy.
341 Baker, going to be ready in HCMC.
Copy.
Line custody at 2142.
Dispatch, let me know when you're ready for some more perimeter spots.
Go ahead.
The corner of 34th Street and Dites. Dites between 34th and 35th and Dites.
Copy that. 34th and...
Remember to shut down these tracks. I'm not sure where the folks to play or the hole in this back fence that leads to the parking lot that comes from the tracks.
Yep, we're extending perimeter all the way around that area, so we'll be good.
44, 3 on 1, we're sending 402 and 406 for you.
Copy.
It looks like 35th and Snelling is going to be taped off here shortly.
34th and Snelling shut down.
563 Able, copy yourself assigned. Advise on backup on the person in crisis at the Kenwood Isle Senior Apartments.
Shut down Hiawatha to Snelling. Use another top on Hiawatha between 35th and 33rd for this motor mark.
503.
Squad 503.
Can you show me en route to that call and 3s for drone response?
Copy en route for drone response.
320, anyone on scene? Does anyone have a crime scene log?
Squad 306 would like to have K9 come and to meet me in the parking lot of 3401 Hiawatha for an article search.
252, copy. Show me en route.
Copy.
521 has a bunch of printed logs.
Squad 161.
106.
306.
Can you clear the unwanted at the canopy 708?
306.
Had a person in the lobby that was refusing to leave.
Copy. All involved witness officers are now being escorted to the 9th floor of the PSB.
Copy that.
And 710, bring it to the 8th floor, please. 8th floor. Contact will be Sergeant Noble.
Copy.
306, I copy that. Everyone's at 8th floor, please. 330, do we have LRT traffic stopped?
We will check.
307, if there is an escort sergeant with the 3 involved officers and the 1 witness officer, let's transfer them down to the building at this time. Once they're in the public safety building, turn off their body-worn camera.
107 arriving for escort. That's where you want me. 107, what do we need an escort officer at? I'm just arriving.
Stop by all the squads you're driving by, they're all over there.
307, we do not need any more escort sergeants. We have all the involved and witness officers with escort sergeants. They should be going down to the public safety building now and turning off their body camera once they arrive.
708. Had a person in the lobby that was refusing to leave.
Copy. All involved and witness officers are now being escorted to the 9th floor of the PSB.
Copy that.
And 710, bring it to the 8th floor, please. 8th floor. Contact will be Sergeant Noble.
Copy.
306, I copy that. Everyone's at 8th floor, please. 330, do we have LRT traffic stopped?
We will check.
307, if there is an escort sergeant with the 3 involved officers and the 1 witness officer, let's transfer them down to the building at this time. Once they're in the public safety building, turn off their body-worn camera.
107 arriving for escort. That's where you want me. 107, what do we need an escort officer at? I'm just arriving.
Stop by all the squads you're driving by, they're all over there.
307, we do not need any more escort sergeants. We have all the involved and witness officers with escort sergeants. They should be going down to the public safety building now and turning off their body camera once they arrive.
330 just info, just advise transit that we're taping across the tracks because we got hostile parties down here on the south side.
Copy, we will advise them.
Well, we do have a free squad if we need to be repositioned somewhere else.
33rd and Hiawatha, please.
Copy, we'll head over there.
521 is also available for an assignment.
Copy, I'm checking perimeter, I'll get back to you.
107.
107.
If there are any officers on this call that are not actively doing anything, I need to have them go ahead and make themselves available to 3rd Precinct for any calls. And I need them to air up once they're available so that we know who's out there.
Copy.
Squad 430.
Squad 430.
We are unable to locate locale, please.
Copy, go ahead.
306, do we have any cops at Motor Mart? 111's here. If it is possible, can we find out who's the victim of this gun pointing by this suspect? Copy, we'll go talk to him. Thank you.
163 info, media showing up at 33rd and Snelling.
Copy.
whoever that last squad was available between Hiawatha and Dite railroad tracks, and we'll take that off.
It's being taped off right now.
306 is Costa Motor Mart. Make sure we hold Motor Mart. No one in or out, please.
Copy.
521.
521.
We will be clear and will be a response card for 3rd Precinct.
Copy 521.
313, I'll be available for calls in 3rd Precinct.
Copy 313.
107.
Set 106.
563, we're code for.
563, copy your code for 2152.
07, can we get, outside of the people that have already responded from different precincts, can we get 1 or 2 response cards from each precinct, please? Just for calls.
Copy that.
565, we're also in room 108.
1 or 2 squads for each precinct.
108, copy.
And 111 to 107, we're going to be clearing our position here. Just wants to be a response card zone.
Stay as a response card for now. And that the request for response cards is per card 9 if they agree.
Dispatch 111 will be requiring 1.
Copy 111.
30, any traffic control agents able to help with 35th and Hiawatha and 32nd and Hiawatha?
We will let them know. Check with them.
Squad 425.
402 to 307.
425. 306 to 402. What do you need, sir?
45, possible burglary of dwelling. I text 1091 caller at 2517 Ulrich. Call reporting there's someone downstairs. Tenants were evicted a month ago and no one should be there, and then the line disconnected. We're attempting callbacks.
Copy. I have the original caller here at Monomart. She's with MPD officers. We have this area secured.
565.
Copy, thank you.
Squad 565.
307, I copy that. Thank you, 402.
Can you advise EMS clear and need to bring this?
Received.
402, that squad just left 33rd and Hiawatha at the Monomart. I need you to come back here.
Please add Charlie King Robert 112 to the call. It's near where the foot chase ended.
Copy Charlie King Robert 112.
307, do we have any officers that rode down to HCMC with the suspects?
341 background down here.
Aaron, 4th Precinct, car supervisor to acknowledge an audible residential alarm at 4043 Russell Avenue North, covering entry/exit at the residence.
407 copies. 307, just to make sure BCA has been contacted, correct?
At 2156.
Car 1.
401. Car 1.
Car 1, can you tag me to this 3401 Hiawatha? And do you have an open channel with this too?
Get you assigned and we're checking.
Car 1.
Copy Car 1.
Squad.
That's why you were cut out.
307, anyone on scene here, if you're not with a witness or a victim, you may turn off your body-worn cameras at this time.
And for 307, if you're not with a witness or a victim, you may turn off your body-worn cameras at this.
Squad 311, do we have somebody with a caller at Motomart?
APD Baker's with them now.
You guys show us exactly where this started?
Yeah, can you come to the Mortimer and I'll point it out to you.
You're canine now.
Downtown Sergeant to acknowledge an assault at 415 1st Street North.
106 copies.
2200. And to acknowledge a fight at 11th and Nicollet.
402 quads awareness. The drone in the air is ours.
106 copies.
And 2202.
We're starting the track now.
Airing information for squads on this channel. The new channel configuration has now taken effect. Channel 1 is the event only. Channel 2 is still Precinct 4. Channel 3 is Precinct 1 and 5. Channel 4 on your radio.
And just airing information for squads on this channel, we're going to break to a new configuration. We're going to do the event on Channel 1. Channel 2 will be Precinct 4. Channel 3 will be Precinct 1 and 5 as it is. Channel 4 is now open for Precinct 2 and Precinct 3 911 calls only. 2202.
Is Precinct 2 and 3 for 911 calls only. 2202 hours.
And airing information for officers on this channel, we have opened the 4th channel.
75 code 4.
Copy 75 code 4, 2202.
So all officers on the event today on Channel 1, any officers not on the event, move to Channel 4. Precinct 2 and 3 911 calls to Channel 4.
6115 out of service.
2204.
503 to K9. What's your location?
Keep the Motomart on the track.
Car 726 arriving on Hiawatha.
Copy. Squad 120 able.
120 able.
Can you assist 112 able on this fight at 11th and Nicollet?
Copy.
112 able 120. This is information. A male shirtless with blue shorts. Looks like long dreads. Blue tank t-shirt. He possibly... looks like they used a trash can as a weapon. Trash can top.
120
And aiming escort officers again. 8th floor. 8th floor.
112, I'll be out with the DID ambassador.
Copy.
Go for it.
Go forward at 2209.
112. The male got hit in the head. There is GOA. There's a male out here dressed, what looks like a jersey on.
but he's wearing a backpack in front of his chest. He's walking northbound right now, coming up on 10th. The BID ambassador heard him tell the other male during the altercation that he possibly has a handgun and will be turning around.
Copy. 120, you're with him? Copy. Downtown Sergeant to acknowledge a domestic assault. Suspects left and the caller's refusing to give information about the boyfriend because she has Danko against him. Number 88, 17th Street North.
106 copies.
2210.
Second to the officer.
Over.
112. We'll be stopping the male here at 10th and Nicollet.
Copy. Stopping the male if possible. Gun at 10th and Nicollet. We'll hold the air on channel 3. Squad 211, checking your status.
Squad 211, code 4.
Copy. Code 4, 2213.
120, code 4, 1 in custody.
Copy and code 4, 1 in custody at 2213. We'll go back to normal air traffic on channel 3.
402, can I get the officer at the inside of the Motor Mart to give me a call?
853 with the number.
612-356-33.
Receipt calling.
Squad 510.
Squad 510.
If you go to the CMS, they've got one down, 2200 First Avenue South outside New Way in the main entry.
Copy. 42 to the squads on the exterior of the Moto Mart. The Moto Mart manager is on the way. Please let that person into the tape, but do not let that person inside until further directions.
Copy.
Squad 521, copy. Code 4, 2215.
112, code 4 outer.
2215. Squad 313, able.
Squad 561.
56.
You can cancel 510 and we'll take that down.
Copy.
510, copy. Thanks, 561.
Squad 313, able.
Squad 313 able to channel 4. 313 able, channel 4.
313.
I'd like to set you for the missing persons report involving a party with all 3347 Oakland Avenue.
Copy.
Squad 313 able to channel 4. 313 able, channel 4.
313.
I'd like to set you for the missing persons report involving a party with all 3347 Oakland Avenue.
Copy.
Squad 425.
425.
ShotSpotter activation 2523 DuPont, 10 rounds on the sidewalk with the in-capacity firearm.
Copy.
Officer walking that Moto Mart manager to the tape from 32nd here.
Squad 461, checking your status.
We're still waiting outside for the caller to come down and open the door.
Copy.
Is the manager out there right now for the Moto Mart?
She's on Hiawatha walking with the transit officer toward Moto Mart from 32nd.
Just keep her out of the outside of the tape until the BCO out.
Yeah, she's almost down to 33rd if someone wants to speak with her there. She's with the transit officer.
Car 77, checking your status. Squad 213, I copy yourself. Time of the injury accident at University in Broadway. Car 77 on channel 3, your status.
Car 77 still checking.
2221.
And airing updated information for a supervisor to acknowledge 2523 DuPont has now been upgraded to a mail shot in the back. No suspect information.
47 copy.
2221.
710.
710.
Yeah, if anybody inquires, they were all brought up to the 9th floor of the PSB.
Copy. Just airing information for squads on this channel. We've got a structure fire going on at 3325 Fifth Avenue South. Rigs are en route. They are reporting there is a fire in the attic. They're trying to hit it with pumpkin. We'll check for extension after that. Airing information for 3rd Precinct cars or cars in the 3rd Precinct. Fire department is responding to a report of a structure fire at 3325 Fifth Avenue.
1045, the victim is going to be outside front on the porch. 2523 DuPont.
3325 Fifth Avenue South. This is information 222.
Caller is able to talk to us right now. I believe I was unable to give us a vehicle description. We have them on the phone now with principal with EMS.
Transit 155.
461, we're code 4.
Copy.
Transit 155.
I got the Moto Mart manager here outside the tape.
407.
47.
Is SIC available to see if there's any cameras on 26 and Emerson that can check for that suspicious vehicle or suspect vehicle?
Copy that, Transit 155. Do have the Moto Mart.
Base 600, are you monitoring? SIC is still not being staffed at night. I don't have anyone.
We're checking cameras now.
That's for base 400.
Base 400, copy.
Squad 460, I copy the code 4 and added remarks 2224.
425 will be out with the 36 and DuPont.
Out with the victim, 26 and DuPont.
And we call 4 for medical.
Copy code 4 for medical.
330. I have the chief of staff walking northbound on Hiawatha. He's going to be wearing a white collared shirt and dark dress pants.
What time was the shot spotter?
He'll be walking northbound Hiawatha. White collar shirt and dress pants.
Just info for officers at the scene.
424, the victim is walking away. He refused all services.
312.
Squad 312.
And cancel another call.
Copy. And ShotSpotter came out at 2219.
UP9, that's Lumper at 46 in Hiawatha, comp.
In 407, can we confirm there's only one victim in this?
312, I don't see that call pending. Are you wanting it reopened?
And 425, can you confirm that it's just that one refused victim?
Nope, I need one created.
Copy. You said 46 in Hiawatha, correct?
As right now, yes. We're talking to the caller. But the victim just got on the scooter and walked away.
1561 arrived.
601, whatever the Cub address is.
Copy your right, send it down. Copy Cub. Hearing for 2nd Precinct Car Supervisor to acknowledge a fight in progress, 2423 Cole Avenue Southeast. Caller reporting the neighbors are fighting the caller's granddaughter.
421.
Go ahead.
Squad 461.
461.
As right now, we have no other victims. And the current victim is walking away eastbound on 26 from 2 pounds. We refused all the services. 444.
Eastbound on 26 for the only victim.
461, if I could set you for a narcotics complaint pending of it at 2012 East Franklin Avenue involving a Black Monte Carlo that's making exchanges with passerbys.
Copy.
What's he wearing?
Go ahead.
221, I got BCA coming up northbound on Hiawatha. Where do you want them?
3401 Hiawatha. I haven't said the 3401 Hiawatha.
Yeah.
Squad 561, all clear.
Copy at 2229.
561, code 4.
2229.
BCA has been advised.
430 clear.
Copy clear.
Squad 521, copy code 4, 2233.
Hearing for 4th Precinct Supervisor to acknowledge at Penn and 35th we have a female on 35th between Penn and Queen asking for assistance. Nothing further.
406 Abby's.
462 Able showing en route squad to assist.
All of us. 331 Baker, whoever's operating the drone. Is it possible to fly it over the trains over here? We heard something, we're not quite sure what it was.
Here, code 4, 2233.
Squad 510.
510.
503 on 1.
510 for damage or problem in progress, 1727 East.
503.
Correction.
Who was requesting a drone and to where?
331 was requesting a drone over the railroad track.
3 for individual that ran over the caller's granddaughter's phone with their vehicle. Suspect is a white male wearing a hat and tan clothing. He's driving a gray or tan Toyota RAV4.
A battery swap, I'll be up in a minute.
503 copy.
331, yeah, my partner's coming to talk to you real quick.
And copy.
4403, you can cancel that check welfare on Washington.
402, can I get 710 to 5?
4403 copy.
And airing updated information, 2nd Precinct cars on that fight on Cole Avenue Southeast. Callers reporting that one of the parties is now bleeding from facial injuries, and multiple callers now hearing someone screaming about a gun.
710 to channel 5 for 402, 710 to channel 5.
Squad 65.
565.
Clear says can cancel 510. Take the damage props.
565. Copy. 510. You may cancel.
510, copy. Thanks, 565.
Squad 161. Copy your transport and your miles at 2237.
Squad 211, can you ping the current call and send us the per gun?
Copy 211. Squad 211, all the callers who are hearing the screaming about the gun state that no gun has been seen. Party who was threatening to get a gun was a neighbor, described only as a black male with dreads wearing all black clothing. There was a previous dispute, Huskies that had tried to attack another neighbor, but that's unclear if that's related to today's incident.
Squad 211, copy.
We have a BCA agent driving a dark Toyota RAV. He's coming through the south side into the scene.
Copy, BCA is coming up in a black Toyota RAV.
402.
Go ahead.
You need car 21 as soon as possible to the scene with their canopy for the DCA.
Copy, I got them notified. I'll get them up.
331 Baker, we're going to be checking the east side of the building here. Confirm something for the drone.
Copy, I need them to the parking lot at the southeast corner, 3401 Hiawatha. Hopefully you can permit overhead canopy for the scene before it rains. We have less than 15 minutes before it starts.
Copy, 331 Baker, checking the east side of the building.
Copy.
320.
320, copy.
Sorry, did you guys switch to channel 1?
402, sorry, I was on channel 2. I apologize. I'll go over to channel 1.
Copy, I can take care of it for you.
Thanks.
331 code 4.
331 copy code 4 at 2240.
Score 11.
306.
306.
Squad 411.
The call on 29th with the per gun. Could we get
25th and Fremont, assaulting female, them.
So this is probably related.
I believe on the top unit, female standing outside.
Copy.
341. This is the same individual.
Forward, copy.
306, I copy that.
306, did you want me to combine those two calls?
No, leave them separate for now. They're related.
And going up to apartment 811.
Up to apartment 811.
Squad 461, copy code 4, 2243. And Squad 521, copy code 4, same time. Hearing for second precinct car, supervisor to acknowledge report of damage to property involving a tenant in a fence at 1435 Washington Street Northeast.
2202, copy.
At 2234.
Squad 511, copy en route to check on a hang-up call or open line that was coming from the Greenway phone, closest intersection of Cecil Newman Lane and First Avenue South. No distress.
213. And my call and send me to the first one.
Copy 213.
110, go for it.
Copy 110, code 4, 2246.
462, property 30th and Newton.